Is not happy about plans to move detainees from Guantanamo Bay to Fort Leavenworth. New at 6, 41 Action News reporter Brian Abel joins us live with strong reaction from Leavenworth State Senator. Brian.
Well, Chris, the Department of Defense confirms today that Secretary Ash Carter is looking at 2 military installations in the United States, one in Charleston, South Carolina, the one other right here behind me at Fort Leavenworth. And while the prison behind these walls is no stranger to controversial prisoners, one senator says the move should never happen. As the flag rises above Havana at the first U.S. embassy in Cuba in 54 years, marking a key win for the Obama administration, is a facility on the other end of the island that 6 years later is still a campaign promise unanswered. Today, a move to fulfill the pledge to close Guantanamo Bay. The Department of Defense is looking at Fort Leavenworth as a place to transfer at least half of the more than 100 remaining detainees.
Why we want to move them out of Guantanamo Bay, I don't know.
Leavenworth State Senator Steve Fitzgerald is clearly at odds with the idea of enemy combatants in his backyard, though it's not for a fear of a lack of capability, saying Fort Leavenworth is equipped to handle any level of criminal.
The problem becomes not that they would be able to get through the barriers and everything else. The problem becomes that they are ordered to be released by the judiciary, who says you now have all of the constitutional rights of anybody in the United States.
Defense personnel, boots on the ground if you will survey the base for security and costs, saying any place will have to medically keep up with aging Gitmo prisoners. And Fitzgerald isn't the only conservative lawmaker sounding off. U.S. Kansas Senator Pat Roberts says, quote, "Not on my watch will any terrorist be placed in Kansas." And U.S. Kansas Congresswoman Lynn Jenkins says she sent a letter to Defense Secretary Carter demanding he, quote, "abandon this reckless proposal." And also, right before the newscast, Governor Sam Brownback also issued a statement saying he is against any move bringing prisoners to the United States. Reporting live at Fort Leavenworth, Brian Abel, 41 Action News.